What's up, everyone? We are back. It's been a little crazy. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Chris.
And this is C&Jsportscast. So like we said, it's been a little bit crazy lately, so I apologize for a little break.
Yeah, it's been hectic. I can say it's been really.
Life happens. We all know that,
Yes.
right? So
A lot of things that happened since then. But this is not what y'all hear. Y'all not here to hear about our life stories.
right
Here to talk about our opinions on sports.
on sports. So, we're going to be doing a little different route today. We're going to talk about a little bit about college football, and then the mystery of the NBA. Not the mystery, the current question that's floating around in the NBA air.
The
right
conspiracy of the NBA.
Not the question that's floating around that everyone's wondering. You can probably figure it out. But we'll start with a trivia question.
Uh-oh.
Trivia question. Okay, so we're sticking with NBA trivia. So the question is, who is the player with the highest career, so like all through, free throw percentage?
And that's like all like
Active, non-active.
Okay. All right. Active and non-active.
Active and non-active. Free
The
throws.
highest.
The easy buckets.
You know what? That's gonna bite me in the butt. You know why I say that? It's because not that many people have shot free throws
Really well.
and also the ones that shot like small amount of free throws got a high percentage.
Right.
So it sucks.
Your statistics are kind of skewed when you only shoot 50 free throws. Right, I get that. So that's the question, though. So if you guys know, you have the advantage of Googling it. We can't tell. So go ahead. We're not going to bust you for cheating.
Nah, ain't like we can track you down. We're not hackers, I promise.
We do not know that much.
Nah,
so we'll start off with college football.
Okay.
College football.
What are we talking about with college football?
Well, a couple things. So, the Pac-12 will probably inevitably come to a fiery crash. It may survive. I don't know. But I got doubts of it.
Elaborate.
So as people, you guys probably know, so USC and I think UCLA, right, decided that they're too good for the Pac-12. They're on to the Big Ten. No, right?
No, Big Ten.
Big Ten.
No, I'm just laughing. They said they're too big. I was just like,
I think they're all good. Right. Anyway, so they're pulling out of the Pac-12, going to Big Ten, which leaves other teams. So last time I checked it, so there's the Utes, Colorado, Arizona,
I believe so,
and Arizona State.
I think so.
All right, so there's like, and then
Jeez,
Oregon.
You don't know your own conference?
And Oregon, look. I do not need the third degree right now. And I think Oregon. So they're going to go to the Big 12. Currently, as things are going. So the Pac-12 is looking kind of barren right now.
Yeah, that leaves y'all with only what? 8? No.
Less than that. Like 6. I think.
6? Probably 6, yeah.
Because you got Oregon State left.
Yeah. Where they go?
I don't know.
Are they independent?
No, they were Pac-12.
No, I was saying like you said they left, so I was like, what are they?
No, Oregon State's not.
Oh, okay.
No, they're still in the Pac-12 as far as I know.
Okay.
Oregon State, Washington State.
Y'all might end up with the Montana.
You're getting kind of barren. People are leaving.
Yeah. You never know. Mountain West might turn into the Pac-12.
Mountain West?
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I think the Mountain West is going to stay exactly how the Mountain West is. And I think it all started when players could start earning money. So the whatever rule it is, where players like they earn like
more,
because I guess they're already making some, but like jersey sales and stuff.
Yeah, signatures,
right? So like you're kind of becoming a professional athlete before you're even a professional athlete.
That's not including the sponsorships that they're probably getting too.
Do they get sponsorships?
They can, because let's say they sponsor like a gym or an energy drink, they can get paid for that.
Oh, right, because that's a separate contract.
Yeah. So now they can actually come out and get paid for something like that. They ain't gotta wait till they're in it, like getting drafted by the NFL. Next thing they got all these pictures and everything else coming out.
Hey, it's happening in college, and I don't know. I kind of feel like the college is becoming the NFL kind of.
That part of college.
That part of it.
Yeah.
I mean, because before you enjoyed watching college football because you didn't have people like whining over money. You had players who would argue.
You did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
And maybe I was. What? Fill me in. Enlighten me.
Okay. So I'll go further back.
Okay.
So in Alabama. The star players, the ones is like getting all the points, getting all the interceptions, getting all the tackles, everything else. Like, top 10
starters,
top 10 draft picks and everything else. They the ones. So they can go anywhere in the state of Alabama, get all these signatures, get all these jersey sales with their names on the back of the jersey and everything else. But they didn't get paid for it.
Okay.
So they was complaining about that, and I'm pretty sure they was not the only ones.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, so. That's what I was like. They was complaining then.
So the jersey sales thing was an issue long before they.
Oh yeah.
Actually, okay.
Even when, like, I wouldn't say their names, but their numbers were issued on the actual video game. Like, if you watch the college football game and you see this certain number on this game. You know exactly who that is. It don't have, their name don't have to be on there. You know exactly who that is.
if they're anyone that's worth drafting,
you
know who they are.
Of course.
Yeah.
So I'd say this has been going on for a while, like, and so like for all you NCAA fans that like to play the football game, they coming out next year, this month next year. And hopefully, the way the talks have been going, their names should be on the back of the jerseys in the game.
Okay. See, I never played those
sportsy games.
No, I know. Like Madden, 2K a little bit, but I was just at like friends' houses.
Yeah.
So I don't play this kind of video games.
Yeah, I played it all. Role play, puzzles, strategies. RPGs, sports, shooting games, action games, adventure games. I played them all. Yeah, I was a real game head. I still am.
Once you get hooked,
you're just hooked.
You're doing that forever.
I'm gonna be doing this in my 70s.
That's one thing you can do when you're old, though. Sit and play video games.
Sit and play video games.
Other hobbies, you're like, nah, I used to be able to do that.
Right. Can't do that no more. Right.
Old bones.
I throw my back. I'm trying to do that.
It's a young man's game.
All right, but back to college tradings, or schools going to different conferences.
So then like Texas and Oklahoma trying to go to SEC. They're not ready for that.
No, because that's gonna be their.
Ready.
I'd say give them 2 to 3 years to adapt to the SEC.
Maybe not just the Jersey thing, but let's throw COVID into this too, because when COVID came around, college football was like, what are we going to do? And it was, we'll play conference games only.
Yeah.
But independent teams don't have a conference. So then you have teams like Notre Dame that temporarily joined the ACC.
Yeah. Because they was playing a lot of games. Well, they played the whole season.
Because it's Notre Dame. You're not going to let Notre Dame go. Sorry, you don't have a conference.
Right. Yeah.
They have too good of a history to just let them shrink to the wayside. So then, so like you got these like super conferences being made.
Well, in my opinion, because it's 12 of us, it's 12 teams right now in the SEC. Adding those two would make it 14. So that means, in my opinion, I would have just kicked out 2 teams or have Texas and Oklahoma play against two teams in our conference of their choice.
Like a tryout?
Like a tryout.
Of
their choice. And if they win,
like a demo.
They come in.
If you win at least one, you can come in.
Right.
If you get blown out in both of them, go back to your conference.
Right.
Just go back.
Because, I'm just saying, because, the SEC is a strong conference.
Right.
Next to Big Ten, then after that, the ACC, then after that, probably be the Big 12, then the Pac-12.
Pac-12, yeah.
But, I'm just saying, because, if you're having all 14 teams in one conference, that's just going to make people want to push to a different conference that's about the same, or either the same or not the next to the SEC.
Maybe this is a good thing. Maybe it'll just, kind of even the playing field.
Well, I wouldn't...
Conferences,
Well, if we keep doing some stuff like that, I'll say it just come down to 2 conferences then. Maybe 3. I don't know.
2, 3. Let's just get rid of them all together.
Let's just make all schools independent.
You build your own schedule. If you want to play Alabama, Clemson, you just call them and say, hey, let's schedule a game. And if they say yes, you're on. If not, sorry.
No, don't do it like that. No.
Well, why not?
You know how many schools going to call Alabama?
Well, yeah, everyone.
Exactly.
But they don't have to say yes to everyone.
You don't know Nick Saban.
I'm pretty sure Nick Saban would be like, no, I am way above you. You just...
No, Nick
Saban would take any challenge?
Nick Saban would take anything.
Okay, well, you still have the limitation of a certain amount of games you can play per season.
It's like whoever called within those...
So it's not like you're saying you can play 50 games a season.
Look,
you just get to build your own schedule.
If it came down to that 50 games, I'm pretty sure it would have been happen. But no, I was like,
he would have to prioritize which challenges.
If he could put 14, if he could put all the first 14 calls within other different teams without being the usuals, he would take the first 14 and say yes to those. Everybody else can get set for next year and the year after that.
Yeah, I don't.
But yeah, I'm just saying
we've already got chaos. Let's just totally spread it.
No, I'm just saying Alabama will get so many calls. Shoot, right now Georgia probably gets so many calls because of the fact that they just won the championship.
Alabama's not the only school that would be having their phones being blown up.
No, but every year, one team that you wouldn't think having a great season, undefeated. What's the thing they chant most? We want Bama. Right. I'm just like...
I mean, that's their fault for winning.
Because you get this hype about your team.
When you have that many championships, you paint a target on your back. It doesn't matter what school you are. It could be Georgia. If Georgia had that many championships...
we only got, 19 championships?
Only 19?
19 or 18. It's one of those.
That's more than... That's
third. That's the third most.
So many.
That's the third most.
The third most.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you're top 3 in championships. And most of those have been won in this modern era.
Yeah, in this era. Okay. But I'm about to say, because if you want to really bring it out, it's like Harvard and Yale, I think, they got the most.
Harvard and
Yale got the most championships.
Okay. I want one person who watches Ivy League football to come out and say they watch Ivy League football. Have you ever watched a Harvard football game?
I watched Princeton. That's what I watched.
Princeton? Okay.
Princeton and Cornell.
Princeton
that
and
was
Cornell.
a good game.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. It was a good game. I'm like, do I usually watch it? No.
No.
Who gonna watch? Who
You
watch
just you
nerdy
don't
guys?
think you
play
don't
football?
think of Harvard for football.
No, you think
Right?
of
You're like, okay, like lawyers,
doctors, judges,
philosophers, that kind of
senators.
smart stuff, not football. You don't think of them.
No. You think of the next people that's gonna be in control of the U.S.
Right, like those are the people going to Harvard.
Yeah,
They don't
and
care
Yale,
about and Yale, and Princeton,
yeah.
and yeah, those. So I don't know.
So, that's what you really think of. But no, that's like Princeton and Colonel. What the heck I said? Cornell. That game was good. That was a good game. But besides that, no, I didn't. I never watched the Ivy League team.
Right, like they're there, but like I feel like they're just kind of in the background.
Yeah, it's kind of like watching Army versus Navy or the like Air Force. I don't.
Yeah,
know.
the only people watching those are the people in those branches.
Yeah, it's like
no offense to anyone.
Look,
but I do not tune into the Army.
I don't
Navy
either.
game. I don't.
Even though they have their own day, I still don't watch it.
Yeah, I still don't watch it. No. Sorry.
I'm like, what else is on?
Army, Navy, anything. I guess we'll watch this. All right.
Okay, go to YouTube.
Right? But yeah, so I don't know. So that's kind of college football conferences are being shaken up everywhere.
Yeah.
Guys, let us know your thoughts. That's just my take. Let's just get rid of conferences.
Yeah, I still think it's gonna come down to two conferences: Big Ten and the SEC, and because those are the only
really
two.
just be like the NFL.
Yeah, because those actually are the only
But then
two
you have to call yourself
that
like
has the
Big
most
50
like.
or You can't just say 10 because you'd have like 50 teams in there.
But like those would but they didn't spread out that NIL contracts or whatever evenly. That's their fault. So we can't really blame it on the conferences alone. We got to blame it on the people that's in charge of the NCAA football part.
Yeah, that's.
So
I agree with you there. That is all of them. They're making the decisions.
Like, okay, the SEC have won these many championships within the last 10 plus years, but within those 10 plus years, you have like the Big Ten win a championship. You did have the ACC win a championship.
Yeah.
And you also had somebody in the Big 12 that won a championship.
Clemson's ACC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you know what? I don't even want to know the politics of being a athletic conference commissioner.
Yeah. I mean, it's bad enough.
That's got to be like DC level.
Just a regular politician.
That's got to be right on par with him. I can't.
Right. Like, what do you know about the country? Well, I know sports, okay? Do you know anything
what
about
you guys
that?
do, but just turn it into sports. That's
right.
So yeah, let us know your thoughts. Could be good, could be bad. I don't know. Change is inevitable. So it happens.
Yeah. Only way that's going to change is Nick Saban retires.
Yeah. Then it's going to be a sad day in Alabama.
Yeah. Probably not. You know why?
You know what? Auburn would be celebrating.
Yes.
Auburn would be celebrating.
You know, I say it would not be a bad thing if Nick Saban retires. You know how many assistants he have that's our head coaches right now? You know how many of them will probably take his place? Well, one of them already said that would not take his place.
What if they're in good spots though? Like, what if they like where they are?
Dabo Swinney said he'll take a head coaching job at Alabama.
At Alabama, would he?
Yes.
I don't think you would take very long to fill the spot. The question is the person filling the spot.
The coach.
Yeah. Are they going to are they going to even remotely fill the shoes that they have to fill?
Well, if you look at it that way, no.
Absolutely.
You're not. You're not going to be able to fill Nick Saban's shoes. So, get that out your brain right now. You better go in there with just, bring some pair of shoes.
You know, whether that's going to be the expectation, fair or not.
True, because everybody gonna put
that's going to be the standard.
That's gonna be the standard.
When you look at how well is this coach doing, they'll say, well, how well do they do compared
you
to
gotta think about this. You gotta think about when you walk down to that locker room or wherever these trophies are. You gotta walk past all of Nick Saban's
every day.
Every day,
as a reminder of how incompetent they are, right? Yeah. So So we move on to Kevin Durant now.
Yes.
That's the mystery. No, not the mystery. The question.
The
That's the question floating around in the NBA air.
All right, Scooby Doo.
Kevin Durant wants out of Brooklyn.
Well,
He's not wanting to stick around.
yeah. Kyrie already got out of Brooklyn.
Kyrie got out.
KD's supposed to be next.
You know why? Because he knows you're not. Who does he have? Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons hasn't played in 2 or 3 seasons.
Yeah.
So he wants
and I can say this also. I wouldn't say Ben Simmons, but KD and Kyrie are not those type of leaders to push Ben Simmons.
No. You need someone like Shaq.
Yeah.
Shaq was known for pushing players. LeBron would whip Ben Simmons into shape real quick.
Oh yeah.
You are not tolerating this.
Because if you really think about it, Anthony Davis when he was healthy, like that 2020 season, healthy, he was playing out his mind just because of the fact he had a natural
yelling at you.
He got a natural born leader on the team.
Yeah. You start slacking off. He's like, hey man, championship or bust.
Right.
Get it together.
So, and honestly, I don't think there's that many leaders like that in NBA.
Not left. No, there's not.
No. So,
yeah,
it's pretty hard, doing it. Cause let's look at it like this: Golden State, all of them, like drafted. None of them got traded. They all got drafted by the Warriors.
Right.
So they know how to play with each other. None of them have to be a leader. They already know.
They
like,
all work together.
Yes. So if somebody slack off, they know what it looks like when they slacking off. Like, hey, what you doing?
This isn't how we do.
Right. But if you're a natural born leader, you can just take on a new person and be like, hey, everything you did over there, it ain't happening over here.
Forget what you did over there. New system.
Right. New everything.
Exactly. There's not a lot of people like that.
No. But KD, leaving the Brooklyn Nets, his best bet to go into a different team. I don't know.
It's a tough question because he wants a championship. We all know what he wants.
Another one, yeah.
Once you have once you have at least one,
yeah,
that's all you're going after. You're not just going for, where am I going to have fun? Where would I like to play? What's my best shot at a title?
Yes.
The problem is salary caps exist.
Mm-hmm.
And Kevin Durant is not going to come at a bargain price.
No.
No matter where you're looking. And people have made offers, but there's no intense fight over him. You think there would be. You'd be like, oh, Kevin Durant, everyone would want him. But people have made other moves in the off season. And so now you're like, well, look, you're good, KD, but I don't know if.
And then not to mention,
I don't know if anyone's really gonna be fighting for you too hard.
And then not to mention, they just had the draft.
Yeah, they just had the draft, so he may have to settle for a small pay cut, unless he wants to just stay in Brooklyn, which he doesn't. So.
Well, it's just one of them things. Instead of just barking with your teammate, you gotta show them that you could be a leader. So I see it as that way, and also, I say his probably his best bet is his actual best bet to win a championship and also make the playoffs and last long enough in the playoffs is probably either the Mavericks, the Grizzlies, or he go to the Blazers, the Trailblazers.
He could. Yeah.
So, in my opinion, those are the three that I think that probably help him get to another ring. That could get him to another ring.
Dame and KD, that could be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also, I feel like He has a history of injuries too.
I was just about to say that, but he's so scrawny, but he tried to play tough.
Right, but he's fragile.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he tried to play tough, but he's so scrawny. I don't get it.
I mean, it's good to try to play tough. You can't be a total pushover, but
no, you don't want to be a total pushover, but
you're fragile. Very fragile.
And
it's not even that he's scrawny, because like Anthony Davis is fragile, but he doesn't look super skinny.
No. Well, then again, Anthony Davis just been trying to come back every chance he got to play on the dang court. He never tried to like rest the injury or like get treatment on that thing.
Yeah, that's part of your problem too.
Yeah.
So but
I mean, shoot.
I mean, because what did he tear? An Achilles tendon? KD.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a pretty significant.
Yeah, and he tried to play in the playoffs. No, in the finals at that. On that Achilles. Couldn't do it.
Doesn't help.
5 minutes. And
I mean, that's so much weight on.
Yeah. I mean, or he can. Okay, this is the fourth one. He can stay with Brooklyn and just pick up Dwight.
Dwight Howard. Yeah, that could work.
Pick up Dwight Howard, and then
Dwight Howard, you can have him on defense.
Right. Get them rebounds.
Mostly.
And then just go find a point guard or a shooting guard. That's it.
Even if you can get Ben Simmons to play like 50% of the time.
You need
if you can get him to play like he was in Philly, where he wasn't taking shots, but he was distributing the ball.
Yeah.
That's better than nothing. If you can get that out of Ben Simmons and get Dwight Howard, maybe you got a shot.
I say you need at least 3 stars on a team in order to have a chance at the finals.
When this whole Brooklyn thing started, it was KD, James Harden, and Kyrie Irving. They were automatically the favorites.
They ball hogs though
for the finals. But like those three, everyone's like, "Oh, Brooklyn's winning title, no doubt."
I didn't believe it.
No question about it. But then the season went on, and there was many questions. Many questions.
It sounds good.
It's kind of like the Lakers. The Lakers had a really disappointing season because they picked up Russ.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone was like, look, Russell Westbrook's good, but we got some questions about him. Turns out those questions might have been valid.
He played too fast.
Yeah.
He do. He got to slow down.
Because he's old now. When you're young, you can play fast.
No, he's trying to keep that same pace.
Yeah, but you can't keep it up. You've been in the league for 15 seasons.
Yeah.
15, yeah. You've been in the league for a while.
Yeah.
You're slower. You're not young and fast anymore.
Mm-mm.
But you're still trying to play like you're young and fast.
You
have to adjust your game, otherwise you get left behind.
If you actually watched the Lakers, he was playing better near the end of the season because he actually had a talk with a veteran, a future Hall of Famer at that, and like they had to tell him to slow down. Like, hey, you're gassing out early. Slow down.
Pace yourself.
Pace it and get these buckets.
Change your game. Right, you got to.
So that's what he started doing, cause he's so used to playing angry and fast.
Yeah.
He was like, you can still play angry, just slow it down though.
You can't do it fast anymore.
No, you can't do it as fast.
And the other thing about KD, I didn't realize. I was wondering when he got drafted.
Mm-hmm.
He got drafted 2007.
Yeah, that's when he got drafted by the
Supersonics.
Supersonics.
By Seattle.
Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah, Seattle Supersonics.
No, because they got turned into the Oklahoma Thunders.
Yeah. So 2007 is when he got drafted. He's old now.
Yeah, well, he's I think no. Maybe. I think.
No, maybe. Yeah.
You know, like yes, no, maybe. It's like one of the things. Like I think he got drafted before, or with LeBron.
No, because LeBron was 2003.
2003.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, it was after.
So it was after.
Yeah, it was after.
LeBron was 22 when KD got drafted.
Yeah, and he looked old. LeBron don't even look that old, but KD look old.
So KD's old now. History of injuries. Is bad. It's a bad combination.
Yeah.
You're gonna want like max pay because
you don't know when it's going to end.
You don't know when it's gonna end. But the crazy thing about that too is like, so up until 2016, you knew about Kevin Durant,
Mm-hmm.
but we were not talking about him as the greatest player in the NBA.
No, that didn't really start happening
2016
until
on, that's when we were like, hey, this Kevin Durant guy, he's pretty good,
his first. No, I want to say his first actual, like the actual first talk about KD, James Harden, and Russell Westbrook was when OKC made it to the finals.
They lost to Golden
And
State.
they lost to Miami.
Miami?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Big three.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got my story straight. Yeah, so, and that was 2010. Anyways, it took a little bit. So Kevin Durant was good, and you had certain people that were following him from when he got drafted. But for the most part, he was a good player, but not everyone was talking about him.
Nah.
So up until that point, and then 2016 was when everyone was like, Kevin Durant's probably the best player in the NBA.
Yeah, no.
And so he's going to want that kind of pay. But as we can see, there's not a huge bidding war over him.
No.
Injury prone, old.
Yeah.
34 is old. I can't believe that.
I mean, it sounds nice saying, like, hey, I got KD on my team, but no.
And it's the same, like, with LeBron now, too. Like, having LeBron on your team is nice, but it's not like having LeBron on your team when he was in his 20s.
True. Or 30s.
Or 30s.
Like early 30s.
Early 30s, yeah, he's in his 30s. But it's not the same. He's going to be a huge help still.
Yeah, because he not...
Absolutely.
Well, because he don't have to really run down the court, per se. He can just, pass the ball here and there.
But he needs help now.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
So...
he's not in his prime.
Dallas might be a good spot for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that was saying,
probably the best spot.
Mavs. I mean, because Luka probably like the oldest one over there.
Yeah.
And
they're a young team.
Yeah, still kind of young.
Put KD there.
Yeah, but I'll say I did say the Grizzlies, but they are really a young team.
They are.
They are really a young team.
They're gonna be like Golden State. Give them 4 seasons.
They're gonna
and
be
all those
good.
Drafted players. They will be very good.
They're gonna be
a very good team.
And the thing I like about Grizzlies over Golden State is the physicality. I like the physicality.
They play hard.
Yeah, they do. They gotta have more seasons under their belt. I mean, the more experience they get playing in the playoffs, because that's a whole different animal. I think the better they'll
better
get.
off they'll be. Yeah. Just get experience in. Keep Ja Morant.
Yeah.
You can't just lose everyone once they think they're really good.
Do not lose Ja Morant. If anything, get him some more help.
Right.
So that way he ain't got to play as crazy and end up hurting himself again.
Yeah.
So I'll say that. But, he would probably be a good piece on, like to get a ring. Like, if you try to get a ring, like, next year, he'll probably be a good piece on the Celtics or the Heat.
But who would they have to trade to get him? You think you can keep Jimmy Butler and get Kevin Durant?
You have to trade. I'll probably say, for me, you probably
how
have to
many
trade.
future draft picks are you giving up to? Like,
you have to trade 1 starting player and 2 bench players, and give up your 2nd round. And if you're, let's just say if they're in the lower part of the 1st round, then yeah. But it might just come down to just like, okay, 1 starter, 2 benches.
That's
and
the question with that. Is like, Miami would be a good fit, but can you keep the same dynamic and just add KD, or are you changing the dynamic because you can no longer keep Butler or someone else?
Well, that's another issue, because Jimmy is he's an animal on his own, right?
Right.
So and I say he got a short temper too.
Seems to be a common trait.
Yeah.
In the NBA.
So, yeah, I don't think KD is actually ready for somebody like that because Draymond wasn't really like that. Even though they had their arguments when he was with the Warriors, but yeah, you know,
maybe. Yeah, that's the only concern with that. Is their dynamic is why they're good.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you gonna have to give up, and then change everything, and then you find out you're not that good.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just,
I really think Dallas might be the best spot, but I don't even know if Dallas is interested in pursuing that.
I don't know.
I haven't heard anything about Dallas.
Yeah. I haven't heard nothing about nobody.
And
really.
when you think about Boston, they went to the finals.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not like you need to change a whole lot.
No. I mean, because
it's not like you got swept first round. Like, yeah, we need to make some changes.
They improved.
You made it to the finals.
Not because you really think about it. They improved every year. So, like, they made it to the first round, lost. Then they made it to the second round, lost. Then they made it to the semifinals, lost. Then they made it to the conference championship, lost. Now they made it to the finals, lost. So only thing for them now is to just
that's the only way to go
up, like, because they've been going up. They've been going up this whole time.
Right.
So only way from here is like up and like, what can you do now?
The next step's winning a title.
Yes. Yeah. Like now when you win that title, it's like, okay, can you do it again?
Right.
So, I mean, it's been like that with the Bulls. It's been like that with the Lakers, the Celtics.
You have your heyday, and then it's
your Maydays.
Good. That's good. I like that. Heydays and Maydays. You can't be on the top forever. No. You get knocked down.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that happens a lot.
And it hurts, but it happens.
Oh yeah, but yeah, Katie. I don't want to see you on like the Knicks or something like that, like the Orlando Magics or the the Wizards or. I don't want to see you there, and I'm pretty sure your fans don't want to see you.
I'm sure he doesn't want to see that.
Well, I'll take that back because he did. Well, before he went to the Brooklyn Nets, he did want to go to the Knicks.
Oh, that's right. And then Kyrie.
Yeah.
Talked to him like Brooklyn it is.
But no. Why would you want to go to the Knicks? I mean, I get it. I think that's your hometown area. If I'm speaking that correctly, that's your hometown area. But no, ain't nobody over there. Who's over there?
Julius Randle.
That's it.
Yeah.
Still ain't good.
Yep. You don't want to end up in a bad spot.
No.
A worse spot than you are now. Trading down is not the way to go. Well, we've been long-winded this time. So, yeah, you guys are busy.
Lost track of time.
We'll end with our trivia question. All right. So, what are your thoughts?
I want to, okay. Okay. It's funny because this could be a bench player, or
it could be someone really good,
or it could be somebody that's a center. Cause like, who goes to the line the most? Well, for free throws the most. Centers. But who goes to the line the least? Bench players.
That's right. They spend most of the time sitting down.
Yeah. So this sucks.
You can shoot 6 free throws and be 100%.
Yes, you can be 6 for 6. It just had the highest.
Keeping it 100.
The highest of all time. It's just, whatever. But you know what? I'm just put a name out there. Steve Nash.
That's actually right.
Oh, snap.
Wow. Funny how that works out, huh?
Right.
Knock that camera over.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 90.43%.
That is crazy.
90%.
I didn't know that.
If I didn't look that up, I would have guessed Larry Bird.
Oh, really?
Larry Bird is good at free throws.
I just know.
He,
No, I seen Steve Nash go to the free throw line a lot.
yeah. He's taking some hits.
Yes, he's taking a lot of hits. So, like, even in, like, playoffs, all the playoff games he's been in, like, regular games, he been, like, every game, he at least went to that line, like, 10 times in a game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good guess. Yes, Steve Nash.
That,
King of the free throws.
you know, I didn't know that. I just, look, it was either him or Larry Bird.
See, Bird would. If I didn't know the answer, Bird would have been my guess.
The Bird, it was either this is my list. Okay, Steve Nash, Larry Bird, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Ray Allen, Reggie Miller. It was just like this list. I was just like, okay, I'm thinking 3-pointers. Anybody that can shoot a 3.
All right. So you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Thanks for tuning in this week on C&J Sportscast.